A common complaint I hear from women in my therapy practice is that they often struggle to talk to their partners about their feelings. They find sometimes their partners seem unavailable, too busy, too stressed, or distant. And when they do muster the courage to be honest, it can backfire. Instead of feeling empathized with or understood, they feel dismissed, or worse, they feel criticized for their feelings. If you can relate to this, I have a simple template for breakthrough. There are 3 steps to follow. Number 1, you need to feel fully heard by yourself first. Unless you fully acknowledge what's going on inside, you won't be able to express it to anyone else. This step is crucial. And you might be thinking, Naomi, of course I've acknowledged it to myself. That's all I do. I wish I could stop thinking about it. But the chances are, if you've got swirling negative feelings, you're not meeting them with enough compassion. To fully acknowledge what's happening, you need to name the suffering that it involves. You need to hear yourself say, this is hard for me, without minimizing your feelings or talking yourself out of them, without any shoulds. Tell yourself the whole truth with loads of compassion. Number 2, use a gentle startup to invite your partner to an emotionally safe conversation. When you're ready for this step, don't launch into a full expose of everything you feel. Let your partner see it coming and tell them what you need. If you've done step 1 properly, you'll be ready for this. You might say, I have some difficult emotions I want to talk through with you when you've got the time and space for it. Or, I'm going through some hard stuff and I want to tell you about it, but you'll need to be ready to listen and empathize. Or, when I talk to you, what I most need is for you to listen and validate my feelings without trying to solve them. We can take as long as we need over this. And then step 3, when you've got that space to talk, walk through the steps of effective listening together. Take turns being the listener, hold back your perspective to make space for your partner, and then summarize in your own words what your partner has said, validating any part that makes sense to you. If you're the speaker, use I phrases so that it minimizes the chances of your partner becoming defensive. What you're looking for in following these 3 steps is relief. You know that feeling when you exhale, when your shoulders drop. You no longer need to hold it in because it's out and it's fully acknowledged. This relief comes in step 1 when you acknowledge to yourself, and in step 3 when you're fully heard by your partner. If you don't feel that relief, you're not done yet, and you need to walk through the steps until you get relief. You know, you deserve not to be alone with what you're going through. And I am rooting for you to be fully expressed and fully heard.